Hey guys, Mantis here, and welcome back to LogicBots, the game where all I do is get frustrated over real-life physics. So, let's get into this. Continue, don't click new game, that would be devastating for my progress. Okay, so, what's going on? We're working on some of these. I don't remember where I was last time, so I'm just gonna have to look at these. I believe I went over this one. I couldn't get one of them on here. Let's see what I have been doing most recently here. So I was working on this. One of my friends was sort of helping me a bit. Not really, I was just sort of explaining it to him and understanding how I messed up. So let's see what's going on here. I don't remember what goal I was trying to do last time, but I got everything here. I don't remember what fixed it. So, but here's it going, I guess. So I put all the sensors in the middle here. Why can't I move the screen? Right click, okay. I put the sensors in the middle on this one so that they all, so the turning was based on that. And then it looks like, so I got the time one there. I think that's the one that I was having trouble with before. So let's go back to here. Let's see, what did I do? Yeah, I did it based on motor direction instead of, whether it's on or off, which I think was slowing it down before, but it's the only way to get it around the corners successfully. So yeah, it seemed to work this time, I guess. I think it was just minor adjustments. So let's go into the next thing where I actually completed it, I guess, was one of the things. I'm not going to be focused on completing this time around. Alright, so let's see. Okay, I didn't get it going that far. I guess I was working on making it actually do the thing in like some other goal. Let's see, what do I have for bots here? Line follower, sharp corners. I'm guessing that's the one that I need to, that worked here. So let's see. It looks, oh, okay. That's right. So, really slow one. I used the small one because it's the only thing that fits in these corners, so I don't think there's really any other way to do this. Like, I'm guessing I can't do this with the bigger robot. For some reason this camera gets bugged out if it gets too high. Alright. Anyways, yeah. This is fast speed too. This is at like 2 minutes in. It's actually moving at like this speed. Yeah, that's pretty slow. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm just not gonna bother finishing this because I already got that. What was the goal that I got actually? Let's see. Complete the level, and complete the level with the robot that's cheap. Okay, so this circuit board is based on the inverting direction on one side, so it's the simple one side of the line following robot, doesn't like follow the middle of the line or anything, because I can't do that actually, because the line ends at like a sharp corner. One second, let me, okay, there we go. Did that work? Yeah, okay. I can see my webcam now. The line ends like at a straight corner, and so if there's a turn, the line is shaped like that, kinda, you know? You get what I'm saying? And so if the sensors are going up here, they all turn off at the same time, and it doesn't know what to do. So I can't follow the middle of the line, I have to follow one edge of the line, and for some reason that's really slow. Hey, this thing isn't even being used. Could that just like speed it up just from doing that? That would be convenient. Nope. Alright. Well, so I'm just gonna stop here and give up on this level for now. I usually just complete them and explain them in these videos, which isn't really the goal of the Let's Play, but what I'm doing this for is because I like to see the discovery on YouTube of stuff like this. That's why I'm recording this. I haven't looked at anything that hasn't been previously seen in this series, so that's why I keep doing this. So yeah, let's get on to the next level. Alright, so dashed line. Whew. I'm scared now. Alright, let's have a look at what we've got. Yeah. Alright. That's fun. This is gonna be fun. Actually, how much space do I have? Should I use the big one is what I'm wondering. So at least it's curvy. It's like very gradual. So I think we can use the big one on this one because there are no sharp turns and there's a pretty wide margin. Alright, so let's see. What do we have available? So we've got those wheels, line sensor, and debugger. So same stuff here. I want to see what we have in this circuit board, if there's any new gates. No. No, okay. Alright, so what I'm thinking, here, I'll just put this in here because I might as well. What I'm thinking is just have it go forward when there's no line because it doesn't know what to do anyways. Although, so that means we have to do a centered tracking. So like a three sensor tracking. But yeah, I can do that. 3 sensors to track the center of the line, then have it go forward. And then if it goes onto one of these turns, it'll be facing the correct direction before it goes forward. Otherwise, it'll just go off the end. And you can't do the edge following one because, like, I'm trying to get a good angle on this because I can't really move over there. But you can't do the edge following one because if it's off the line, it needs to like adjust to go back onto the line because that's how it follows. So you can't tell if it's on a line or not. It's just gonna like go around this. Okay, so let's get the wheels on. Start with the basics. Right in the middle. That's left normal. Left normal. Right normal. And right normal. Okay. So now we need the sensors. There. There. And there. I feel like we're gonna have to be adjusting those a bit because they have to like fit the line, otherwise it's not gonna turn. Alright, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. I should probably have tried like reusing one of my other ones. Could that not get in the way? I guess I could just move over here. Okay, so this is the center one, I'm guessing. This is the right one, and this is the left one. I should have labeled them. That would have been smart. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna save this. I don't know. Line follower. I'm not doing this right. Alright, new save. Line follower dash. Alright, that's a little weird that I'm controlling the screen behind me. Okay. So, I'm just gonna look at one of my other ones and see what that was. So, what's this one? So it's, if the middle one and the left one, then reverse that. If the middle one and the right one, then reverse that. Let's just see what this does. Okay, that's not good. So we want it to, if both of those are off, then go forward anyways. That's what we want. So we need an and somewhere in here. So what happens if both of them, if all three of them are off? The if these two are off, then this is off and that's off. So I think that would mean we need an inverter, 2 inverters, well, and a split. So we need this and this. I'm afraid this is gonna get really overly complicated. I mean, it already is, I think, but try not to think about that. Okay, so this goes over here, and this goes to here. I'm trying to just keep the circuit the same so I don't get confused. Alright, there we go. Now this one goes over here, this one goes over here. Alright, there we go. So now if it's off the line, okay, so you can see the outputs, that's cool. So this is off, because I'm guessing the default sensor, yeah, because it's over here, that's cool. So this is actually a live input, so they're all off a line, so we're getting zeros, so zeros, so it's, we need to invert the direction then. So I think we need an OR gate for each of these to control the direction then. And I think that should do it. I think. If we just put this into here instead, and then use this, and then do that. We might need an inverter on the OR, or on the output of the AND. But something like this. Ah, we need another splitter, darn it. I hate this game because of the splitters. It's not realistic. You wouldn't need an extra component just to split the wire. Okay. Let's just see what happens. Ooh. Ooh. Did I just get it like first try? That would be nice. Let's see this. That's actually working. That there is actually working. Like right away. How did that happen? Okay, it's very jittery, but that's not really, I'm not worried about that. And it's kind of slow. It's very slow actually. But I mean, you can't really expect much from, no! Turn was too sharp. Okay, we might have to use the appendages, because then it'll know what direction to turn earlier. I was doing so well until the sharp turns. I was kind of worried about that. Alright. Let's go back into the edit mode. Alright. So now it doesn't seem to be a programming problem. Well, I mean, we might have to program it a little bit, but not as much. So what I'm thinking is we need to extend these like on like something. Let's put a beam out. Something like that, but rotated 90 degrees. And then move this up front. Rotate -90. So it's facing down again. -90. I don't know if that'll work, but I'm gonna try it. Let's see. Alright, alright. I'm not sure if there's like gonna be a difference in the line following ability, but it's actually worse. Okay. So let's try sticking out the middle one instead then. Okay. So move these over here again. And rotate it back. Move this. Okay, that has the bar on it. So let's, okay, we can just stick that through the line sensors. Let's just try that. -90 again. There we go. There's a lot of detail in the angle measurement. So I hope I don't have to use that because I like right angles. Right angles are my friend. And that's a little weird. Let's see how well it does on the first turn here. It's doing it, but barely. No, not even. Oh, shortcut. I meant to do that. Could it please just go on? No! Could it please just like get off the cone and go in that direction? That would be amazing. Ah. Let's see. If we try that again, will it do it slightly differently? And like not hit the cone as much? Then it wouldn't do this weird turn. Oh. So it is slightly different every time. That's realistic and kind of annoying, but realistic. So, oh, shortcut. Shortcut. No! Drove right through the line, or between the lines. Okay. Alright. Let's see. I think if I just spread out the line sensors like I said originally, it might work. I'll just put that on top for now. Don't need this. Okay. Let's try that. Let's move this out to here. And this out to here. That means actually, since it's programmed that if they're off the line it won't do anything, there shouldn't be any problem with them being too far apart. But let's just see how it goes with this. Alright. I mean, it seems to be going, like, smoother than before. Yeah, it's doing about what I'm expecting. But let's see if it does that for the sharper turns. I don't see how they expect us to do this if the turns are, like, ridiculously sharp. Like, if there's a 90-degree turn with no line where the turn is, then there's no way to do this. Ooh! No! Can it just drift in that direction? No. Alright. We were getting there. We're getting there. Just a little farther apart, maybe. Move it to about there and there. Try that. Come on. Because we want them to be farther apart so that it'll be able to grab the line easier. It seems to be working. Maybe I don't need them to be close together like this. That could be. What just happened? Alright, I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Alright. Oh, okay, it's different every time, that's right. So I could just try it again and again, but I'm gonna see what happens if I just move these like much farther out, like about a half width away. Alright. It's gonna be smoother, but it's not... I don't think it's gonna be worth being smooth. Let's just see what happens. Cause smooth, yeah. It's just, it's not like held by the line. So I need to get these like right on the edge, like, let's try that. But also smooth is good, I think. So this robot moves if they're both on the, if everything's on the line, then go forward. If nothing's on the line, then go forward. But if only two are on the line, then turn. I think that's how this robot moves. And there's probably a much simpler circuit for this. I think they're a little too wide there. Let's see what happens on this turn. And it's making it. I think that's just chance, though. Yeah. Okay. Move this one in a little bit more. Let's see. Speed it up. That twitching is weird and annoying. Alright, come on. Yeah, we're good on the wide turns again. I feel like I can finish this before the end of the episode, but probably not. Based on the difficulty of all these levels. Ah, stop that camera, no. That wasn't nice. Alright, so it's this gap right here that's just messing with me. Alright. I'm just gonna keep adjusting these slightly. Let's try this. I think we're about where we were when we got the farthest. Ah, that jerkiness is really annoying, but I mean, it makes sense. Oh, I can probably do this so that it doesn't do the reverse. Instead it just stops the motor. Cause then it'll go a little faster. I don't think speed is like very good here, but I can see what happens. So instead of controlling the direction, it controls whether or not it's on. Let's see, it might go the wrong direction. Okay, well, I mean, it's doing the right thing, it's just the wrong direction, which I can fix easily in construction mode. Don't invert. Don't invert. Alright, try that. I mean, it's still working, so there's that, so let's see what happens. It's not as jerky anymore, so that's something. It seems a little slower, which is kind of the opposite of what I think. No, maybe it was about here last time. Actually, I think it's faster. It's hard to tell. Alright, let's see. Does it make this corner, though? No, it doesn't. Because it just barely misses the black line there. Or not for like too long. Alright. It doesn't hit it long enough. Let's see. Could I just... If I had like an extra one over here for that side, that might work. But then it would need one over here, and I can only use 4, I believe. I'm just gonna try moving them slightly apart for this version with the wheels. Well, I don't like that. This is gonna be my final attempt for the episode because I don't want to make these super long like I have been. It's dealing with the turning a lot better than the other one because it's more straightforward. It's not moving like in sharp curves. So yeah. Alright. So I think we could make it wider sensors for this because it was like barely going over the edge of the line. Okay. Last attempt. Last attempt. These games, they're just so addicting. It's like it's like you feel like you're so close every time. Alright. Let's see this. So it's just gonna sort of keep it on track every once in a while. Just hit the gap there. Alright. I need to leave this menu so that I don't hear that sound. Alright, well, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of LogicBots. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe. Give me suggestions of more games I should play. And I'll see you in the next episode. Over and out.